Welcome back to Forever Fantasy Tarot. I am finally back. If you missed me, I missed you too. I am so excited to have the time again to record, to go live, to give messages. And I'm sorry that I have been missing, but things are going better. And so I just wanted to share that I'm back. Let's get into today's message. You may be feeling like you are really stagnant in life, at a standstill, and this is your clarity that something in your life has to change. You can kind of be feeling like you're on like a hamster wheel and nothing is changing within your life. And the universe is encouraging you to take a leap of faith because you have so many different options ahead of you. You are not stagnant. You are not unheard, okay? You can achieve anything that you want to achieve. But you have to get out of this anxiety. You have to get out of this worry. You have to really realize that there's a whole life awaiting for you on the other side, but you have to be bold and just go for it. Nothing changes in your environment unless you change. And change is not always easy. It's not easy to wake up and reevaluate your whole entire life, from the people that you talk to, your best friends, your lovers, your situationships, your marriage, your family. It's not easy to look at everyone and realize everyone can't go with you to where you're going. Some people, they don't support you. You can be feeling like, I feel alone, I don't have anyone. But just know that you do have people around you. They can't go with you to where you're going. And if you are feeling alone and just, you don't have the people that do support you, the universe is also reminding you that, you might have to join a hobby. You might have to start going to the gym. You might have to, do something online. But there is a soul tribe out there that does support you. It's just, it may not be like in your immediate city that you're in. You can be feeling like you have like a lot of anxiety right now. You could be feeling like restless. You're not sleeping because you're up and you're just so worried about life. And spirit is really trying to calm you down and just get you to understand that nothing in your life changes unless you change. So whatever it is that you have to change, you have to be bold and take that first step to do it. There's nothing wrong with being at a standstill and taking a pause and just like doing some big like introspection, but you have to just be realistic with yourself. Like, who are you venting to when you've had a bad day? I always say that you vent to God, the universe first, because you never know who you're talking to and they don't support you. And it's really important to always protect yourself first. At this season in your life, you have to put yourself above everyone and everything. And for some people, that's really difficult to do. But you have to pour all your time and energy into yourself. You can't afford to pour it into the wrong people. You're very intuitive. You know when the energy's off. You know when something is not aligning with what you want. I'm hearing that J. Cole song, Love Yours. Like, you have to love your life. You have to love yourself. Like, do you look in the mirror and do you love yourself, or do you feel like, I don't even recognize this person? And if you don't recognize yourself, that's okay too, but you really have to make a plan. Like, what do I need to change in my current reality so I can start loving myself? What do I need to do? You may have to stay awake an hour later. Maybe you need to get up 2 hours earlier so you can start pouring into yourself, whether that's going to the gym, journaling, praying to God, talking to the universe. Whatever you need to do, you have to do it. No one can make changes for you but you. And so this is the season where you have to be selfish with your time, energy, your money. Don't ever feel like you can't do something, because you can. Okay, this season might cause for your heart to break because you realize you have to let things go that you wanted to carry with you, but you can't. There's no room for these people in your life anymore. And that is heartbreaking, okay? I'm not saying it's easy by any means. And every day is going to look different, but you have to give yourself grace. Okay, the universe is giving you strength. God is with you. Even through the most trying moments, you're like, everything is going upside down. I just want to remind you that it is Mercury retrograde. So if you feel like life is going backwards, I just want you to pause for a moment and know that it will not feel like this forever. Okay? It's pretty often that, there's miscommunication, car problems, like things that are really important getting delayed or disappearing, but it's not going to be forever, okay? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So I just want to remind you that. And know that you are loved. Know that you were going to be okay. You were going to get through this hurdle and come out on the other side. This spirit is really asking you to just take the leap of faith. Bet it all on you. You can do this, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light. This was my third time recording this message, so I really pray that this message does save. And I will talk to you soon.